Welcome into Actual Play Entertainment Presents Episode 2 of the Chariot of the Gods from the Alien, the role-playing game. The Alien? Oh well. Published by Free League. My name is Dave and I am the mother.
Drunk.
The lightning rods rolling dice alongside me tonight are Kurt, Joe, and Mike.
Feeling
Well, that was
very
fun.
Perfect intro.
Yeah.
Take 14. We nailed it.
Good job.
We got it.
Oh, man. Huh.
It was
Anyways.
great timing on the drunken accusation as well from Joe. He nailed that.
If there was an excuse, I'd use it. But just me fucking up.
Those first sips
we're
of
used
your
to it.
cider aren't knocking you.
I've
head over
slammed
heels?
4 before we got on. No, just
Oh, I knew it.
Explains a few things.
Apple cider, pear cider, peach cider. What is it?
no, just stick to apple ciders if I'm going to do a fruity drink. Or I go straight fruity and get into the, my favorite, honestly, is the Strongbow. That's the fruit flavored one, the dark cherry or whatever it is. Those are delicious.
It's the
Yeah.
sugar.
In my old age, I've gotten way more into those kind of drinks than beer. Beer, I'm like, that make me fat now.
How's your beer, Mike?
It's making me fat. It's delicious.
Perfect. Just doing what it's supposed to.
Well, I don't eat anymore, so that's how I counteract.
Oh, you balance
that,
it out.
So it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So you guys excited? Episode 2 of Alien.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, as usual, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous actually. The
We
cliffy
haven't run
last
into
time
anything
was
scary
not
yet.
good.
It's just you guys.
Yeah, but the cliffhanger was not good. That was not a good beat to end on last time.
I know. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well,
Remind me, what does the clock say?
let's just
The
get
clock
right.
is ticking.
Let's just get right into it. And so I believe the corporate suite is where we found Brooke and Jesse bickering amongst themselves. We got the two roughnecks, Sham and Kayla Rye, getting into the air scrubber with Professor Faraday outside in the hallway.
Supervising.
Exactly. And then over all of your headsets at once, you hear a message from the Montero. Displacement drive malfunction. Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 10 minutes. And then it repeats. Beep. Displacement drive malfunction. The exact same message. Repeats it 3 times.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I didn't catch this last time. This is coming from the Montero?
From the Montero.
Oh.
And then
I
you
thought it
hear
was the
Captain
Cronus.
Miller come
So
on.
did I.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know what's going on up here. Something's going on though. They started a countdown. It's got 10 minutes. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get in right now. Anything happened down there? What's up? He's totally frantic.
Nothing. We
in
just
his
heard
voice.
the alarm over the headset.
No, we're just trying to get the scrubbers going here.
Nothing's happened here, Miller. Listen, you're the captain of that ship. Get a hold of yourself, act accordingly, and address this situation.
But there's no response from Captain Miller. You feel he didn't appreciate that. And he's probably frantically using his Comtech skills to get into the computer and figure out what the hell is going on. Kayla turns and looks to you, I guess to the professor. You two were in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, should we get back to the ship? What are we doing about what's going What are we doing? The professor is stunned. Davenport, Jagger, what do you guys? How do you guys react?
Well, I think if the ship explodes, we have to get this ship running.
That ship.
So I think we should. Well, you heard it, right?
if that
Did
ship
they not hear that?
explodes, is it not? What about the umbilical?
Good point.
She runs into the room, the corporate suite, to find you two. I don't
Okay.
think she feels the professor is much of a help right now.
The last thing
No,
that
he's not.
the last thing that Brooke said to Jagger was that she was going to keep an eye on him because she suspects him of espionage. It's very suspicious to her that he ran to this corporate suite and started rummaging through it. He's got no place there in her mind. But she wheels around and sees Kayla and says that we need to go and secure the umbilical, don't we?
Well, I don't
Make
know.
sure that we can either return or that Miller can
we
join us
stop
here.
Can we stop the explosion? What about our haul? What about all the money? You know how much money we're leaving on the table if we don't? What about our haul? She's like totally panicking.
Listen, I have, every every consideration for our corporate interests, but
Corporate interest? I'm talking about my interest.
well,
I have
listen,
a sick brother at home, and I need this money. And she turns around and takes off out the door.
All right, so Brooke click-clacks after her.
She'd be going straight down the hall back to the junction where you guys came from. And she starts to pick up a sprint. Jagger, what are you up to?
Jagger follows along behind Davenport and he says, Davenport, if that ship explodes, that payload in the bay is going to be incredibly flammable, and we need to separate these two ships long before the timer runs out if it's going to blow up.
You're right. Run on ahead, quickly then. Get to the helm. Sacrifice yourself and fly as far away as you can.
We'll
never forget you, Jagger.
Amazing.
All right.
There definitely is an autopilot.
Yeah, we'll set the autopilot, obviously.
I'm sure Miller can set the autopilot.
So
Okay, I have a question.
Yep, please go ahead.
And it's not from Charles Faraday, it's from myself.
From Joe. Okay.
Yes. Would any of us know, hearing that alarm, I'm guessing Jesse Jagger, being the pilot, would know how a ship runs mechanically? Would he have an idea of how to turn that off, or are we just running blind here?
It would be contact. It would be going through the systems, through the computer. It seems like something is telling the system to overheat. Basically, the which one is it? The fission reactor. So it's going to overheat and explode.
But Miller's the best qualified to deal with it as the captain.
He is 100%.
Okay.
Sham pokes his head out. Should I continue with the scrubbers?
Yes, Sham.
Okay. Goes back in the maintenance hatch. Are you sure?
Yes, Sham.
Okay. He's in the scrubbers. So we got Jagger running away, Davenport clicking, which I don't think you have heels on in your spacesuit, but anyway, it's just a small detail. So you would be running after
thump 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 thump.
She starts running. Are you running after her? Or you said you're following her. She starts running.
Yeah, so I'll run after her.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to assess the situation. I'm certainly not going to try and get aboard the other ship and address the situation, because is there anything on the Montero that I want to retrieve or have with me? I don't think so. So,
all right.
I'm just watching to see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, she would be more concerned with the pay than you would be. All right. She just runs. She goes to go up the ladder to the junction. You feel she's going straight to the ship. Faraday, what are you up to?
I'd like to help. Is it Sham or Cham? I forget. Cham. Cham.
CHAM. So you can call him whatever you want. He won't correct you. He's too nice of a guy.
Chammy.
He's totally fine with Chammy. Makes you feel like you guys are friends.
How much longer there? Do you need a hand? And can I somehow assist him?
Yeah, you can assist him. He's like, well, you know what? This might take a while. He starts scratching his head. I'm going to be in here for a few hours.
Few hours? Chammy, I don't like hearing that. Is there any way to expedite it? Can I do something?
Well,
I guess Comtech?
You can help me out. You got any sort of mechanic? You can pass me things, I guess. You have to pass me some things, Professor?
I guess my hands might get dirty.
They will get dirty.
Yes. There's no Comtech you need me to do for you?
No, sir. This is taking them right out of the filters and more or less manually scrubbing them down and putting them back in.
Do we have gloves at least?
Yeah, no, I got you gloves. There's gloves. You can have my gloves.
Okay. God.
He gives
Does it smell?
His gloves are dirty on the inside too.
No, it's usually pretty good in the air scrubbers. This shouldn't smell.
Okay.
No, it should be
all right. Pass them down. I'll scrub them, I guess.
All right. He wants you to come into the maintenance tube and then into the hatch, into the air scrubber on a ladder with a little ledge.
Oh.
And it runs
All the way
like,
up there.
It runs the length
All the way
of the
up there.
ship. You'd be in the middle of it. So it goes up and it goes down, and there's like ladders and different filters you got to climb.
Can't you
to
just
get
pass them down to me, like out here? I don't want to.
up. Yeah, okay. Yeah. He starts climbing up a ladder. It's all right. Don't you worry.
Thanks, champs.
And he
You're the best.
starts climbing up the ladder. Jagger?
Okay, so Jagger followed Davenport down the hallway and talked to her about separating the ships. After that, he's just going to kind of let her walk away. And when he finds himself alone, I think he's going to double back down the hallway and go past the corporate suites into the living area
Okay.
and maybe poke around in, it looks like maybe captain's quarters or something.
What the hell is up with Super Spy here? Jesus.
Super spy. Which one is the one with the star there?
The star there?
What? What are you looking at? What? Living
By the
area?
air scrubber inside of the living area across from one of the bunks.
Yeah. Okay. How are we looking? So do we have like a hologram watch or something that we?
Yeah, I
can
would say you
do
got
these
some sort of
maps
heads-up
on?
display that you can have on.
You can pull up the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Jagger's kind of starting to think to himself that if the Montero's going to explode, there's no point in running over to that ship, getting stuck over there. We're going to have to get this ship started.
What was the countdown? Was it 10 minutes?
So I think it was 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Why am I wasting time with these scrubbers?
Your last few breaths will be so good.
So clean. Staring up at Cham's butt.
Jesse goes down the hall into the living area. You turn right and go into the captain's quarters. You see a sign on the door that says Officer Albert Johns. You go in the room. You don't need a search roll. You go through the drawers, look under the mattress, go through everything. It is just a tidy suite of a middle-aged man who is captain of the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe a little picture like him and his wife and him and a dog playing around. Just seems like a normal
What kind of dog?
German Shepherd. Definitely a German Shepherd.
Hate those.
Hate's a strong word, really?
Who
That's
hates
a very
German
strong
Shepherds?
word. Anyways, we're gonna.
And I was bit by a German Shepherd. I don't even hate them.
And you still like them, see?
Yeah.
My dog doesn't
we'll cut
like
that
them.
out in post.
My dog doesn't like them, so I don't like them.
All right, that's fair. I
fair.
understand.
Okay,
You stick
all
with your
right.
boys, man. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll cut from Jesse to Brooke Davenport,
right.
marching down the hallway after Kayla Rye.
Yeah, so I mean, Brooke's marching down the hallway, but she's not, running full tilt. And she notices that Jagger's not passing her or behind her anymore. And she's super suspicious of Jagger right now, finding him like that in the corporate suite. So she's actually going to turn her back around and be like, where did that guy go? And she starts going back down the hallway, back towards the corporate suite, trying to see him. And she doesn't see him because he's gone off around some corners by now, right?
Yeah, you would have went through two doors as Kayla went in the junction and up the ladder. So when you turn and think about him, you go through two closed doors, you come to the hallway where the corporate suite is, and you see the stool and little hatch for the ventilation shaft is on the ground, and you see no one.
And Faraday and Chams are inside the
They're
air
gone.
scrubbing shaft.
Yeah, that's what you
and-
figure, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no sign of Jagger. You have no
Okay.
idea where he went. Maybe he went into the shafts too.
Can I go into the corporate suite myself alone?
100%.
Okay.
Hey, same scene.
Yeah. And I've already taken stress from it, so I'm not shocked by it because this is where
No,
we had
you're
our
good.
confrontation. And looking around the room, I mean, being corporate myself, do I notice anything that maybe someone else didn't notice? How does the
You
safe
would-
activate?
The safe seems to be fairly well encrypted. Thumb pad, retinal scanner, whatever you want to be. Whatever would be technology in that time where you're like, all right, I actually need the passcode to get into here. I'm not going to be able to pry it open.
Okay, and I don't have the passcode. There's not like a corporate standard passcode or anything
No,
like that.
you try a couple things. You're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2,
69,
3,
69.
4, 4. Yeah, 69, 69, 0001. You try whatever. Nothing.
I try moving the tumbler just like one click because that's what everyone does. It's just
Just one.
just move it one and move it back. All right.
You would probably know to go check out the closet for the old corporate
Yeah, actually,
suite
I'd be very
EEV.
interested to know if the EEV is still in the closet.
It is still there, and it is also protected with a keypad and passcode. That again, you're like, all right, 00001, nope, 00002, and again you try a couple and nothing works.
Damn it. Okay. All right, then I'm going to get back out of the room and I guess go further down the hallway because I'm assuming that that's where Jagger's gone. He's gone deeper into the ship.
Okay. So you would come out that door. Anything, Faraday? You're up there just helping Chance. Can I get?
Well, yeah. Go
Can I
ahead.
get everybody to make an air supply roll?
Ah, prick.
I feel like we just made one.
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Probably think you did.
Do we continue to roll 5 dice? Or if we have 4
Depends
left,
on
now we
what
roll
your
4
supply
dice?
is.
Okay, so you just
you
roll
roll
as
your
many
supply.
dice. Okay.
I had no 6s.
Your ones is what you're looking for. You're looking for ones.
I had 2 of those.
I had
You have 2 of those. Did you lose 2 air supply? What are you at?
2. Huh.
That's
You could probably tell by my voice I thought that was going in the other direction.
that's my situation as well. All the fight that Jagger and I got into sucked up all my oxygen. I'm down to 2 as well.
I'm down to 3.
We've been rolling the dice once since the beginning. Maybe I'll look in the rulebook and be like, oh, maybe it was 6s, but that's the way it's been going. I like 1s. Failure dice, anyways. What did you? Sorry, you, Faraday?
Oh, I lost 1, so I'm at 3.
Okay, so the air is coming back, but you do know from the alert and the fact that you're cleaning the scrubbers that it's heavy. What is it? It's heavy carbon dioxide, I believe. So you'd be a bit sluggish if you had to breathe in this air. You would be able to breathe, but you would be sluggish and you would take some minuses to some of your rolls.
Okay, so Faraday would kind of know that at this point, like he'd be kind of putting.
Yeah, you can. You have a little sensor on your like environment suit, and you can see that the air is breathable, but it's not great.
You know what, Chammy? I gotta go check on these other guys. I feel like we're the only ones doing work around here, and I just don't like that.
But he's like, you look up and he's like reaching.
No, you're good. You're
he's
good.
passing
Here,
you
and
a filter.
Yeah, I take it for like half a second, then I pass it back, and then I leave the scrub. It's all on you now. You can do this.
You just go to. Am I supposed? What? Oh, all right. You know he's too nice to argue, but you hear the disappointment in his voice. You're back up on the stool into the maintenance hatch on your little hands and knees and scurry back to the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to see if I can find one of these.
You see Brooke Davenport
These
at the end of the hallway opening a door that would be, I guess, to your left to an area you've never been. And Jagger pretty much comes out of a door as she opens a door. So you're all kind of like looking at each other cartoon style now.
Good. Excuse me, I feel like I'm the only one kind of doing work around here. Do we need to get the ship up and running?
T-minus.
You know, I'm not sure what you guys
8
are
minutes.
doing. And there's that whole bomb that we're attached to still. You guys have any ideas other than just looking around?
I'm sure that Kayla and the captain have that well in hand. I was just following to see what our friend Jagger here found so curious down at the end of this hallway.
Did you find anything?
Everyone's so paranoid with each other, no one cares that their ship is blowing up. It's amazing.
I care.
I think Jagger's down the hall and around the corner.
Oh, you're not
He's
actually
not.
back in there?
I'm pretty sure the GM just said that you're here.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry.
went down the hall, yes. No, as you come out the door that you came through, Brooke Davenport comes through. And then you hear Faraday down the hall as well. Come crashing out of the maintenance
my
deck.
mistake. I radio Vic over the headset so that all of us can hear and say, "How's it going over there, Vic? Any
He
updates?"
comes in and it's not going good. Jesse, it's not going good. Kayla just came up here. Where the fuck is everybody else? What are you guys doing? I can't do it. I've got into the system and this was set deliberately, man, and there's nothing I can do about it. I gotta get the fuck off the ship. Kayla's here arguing about getting some of the supplies. I don't know what's going on. I need your help.
You want me to come over there?
I don't know what to do. We gotta get the umbilical off. I gotta get off the ship, man. I gotta get off the ship.
If the ship's gonna blow, you've got to set it to autopilot on a timer and get through the umbilical cord and set it so that it gets the hell away from this ship, because when it blows, it's gonna be huge with that
I
cargo
can't do all that by myself, man. You gotta come help me. Come get the umbilical off. I'll do the autopilot. You gotta get
If
up
I
here.
come to that side, I'm just gonna die on that side.
What the
We don't have enough time.
You heard
What
him,
the fuck,
Jagger.
man?
Go.
All of you. Hey, Brooke, is that you too?
Jesus.
Get up here. I need help, man. Let's go.
Jesus, Jagger. I thought you were like a military, like team player type. I didn't realize you're just all out for yourself.
It's a suicide
buddy.
mission.
Well,
This is you guys arguing in the hallway or on the line? Well, he's
Everybody can
in
hear
the
it.
hallway, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
everybody. Oh, everybody can hear it.
and everyone can hear.
I know it's not a suicide mission. You got to get the ship off. If this ship blows up attached to the side of your ship with all this helium nitrate or on it, you're going to be in trouble as well. It's in your best interest to get this ship out of here too. Now get your ass up here. Leave
I'm
me
not
up here
going to
to
leave him, Jagger. And then he walks down the hallway.
Jagger
Wow.
thinks for a moment and then just screams, "Fuck!" and then starts sprinting back towards Montero.
Nice.
Excellent. Davenport nods her head and follows after him.
And then Shams comes out of the maintenance
Chams,
shaft
keep
as well.
scrubbing.
He's like, I can't, man. I'm so sorry. I can't. And he climbs out too. Like he needs our help. And so you all come running up. Kayla's in the power loader trying to load up a shuttle to get it on. To get it on the ship. You know that.
Oh, there's a little escape shuttle on the Montero. That's what they're trying to get away on.
They're trying to load it up and then take it and fly it to the Kronos and try to come in like the back way of the Kronos now that it's fired up. But Wilson's a little skeptical on that. Sorry, not Wilson, Miller. And he wants to just disengage the umbilical, set it on autopilot. She's trying to save her stuff, and you hear them arguing as you come onto the ship. I can get some of it on. No, you're fucking crazy. It's not worth it. Dying's not worth the money. And you see Miller, and he's like getting on his suit and yelling at her to come.
So we're all on the Montero now?
You guys would all be coming up down the umbilical onto where the Montero is.
Jesse goes through the umbilical
Displacement drive
first.
malfunction. Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Jesse's just booking it. He's sprinting ahead of everyone. He runs right past the mayhem where they're arguing over whether or not to bring the cargo and goes straight for the bridge.
Nice.
With whatever time I have, I'm setting a protocol so that on a 1.5 minute timer, it autopilots to as far away as it can possibly get.
All right, make a piloting roll for me. Let's just see how.
All right. This is standard protocol. I mean,
Yeah, no, this is pretty.
this is it. Basic flight school.
You know what? I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an extra die. So you roll your skill plus your stress, plus your
Okay.
bonus die.
And don't roll any ones on your stress die.
Don't roll ones
Done.
on
Or
the
your
stress.
bonus.
That's when shit
Or
goes
your-
down.
Or your bonus die.
No,
for
the
that
bonus
matter.
round is fine. That's just part of your skill. That's not a bonus stress.
Okay, just to double check I'm doing this right, I get 5 for my agility, 3 for my piloting. You just gave me 1 more is 9, and then I roll an additional 2 different dice for
Yeah.
stress.
Yes.
So it's 9 plus 2 is 11 dice total.
But having more dice isn't necessarily a good thing.
Well, it's only the 2
Yeah, I
dice
got-
that can fuck you.
Oh,
I got
okay.
the 2 6s that I needed on the good dice, and I rolled a 3 and a 2 on my stress dice.
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah. Oh yeah,
Well-
no
well
problem.
done.
You
Well
you
done.
get it set easy. You feel you have almost have time. Not that you want to stroll off the ship, but you're like, no, boom, we're good.
I get up and I light a cigarette, and I stroll my way back to make sure that everyone is off in front of me, watch them go through the umbilical ahead of me as I smoke a cigarette, and tell them to ignore their stupid cargo. It's going to get them killed.
She keeps trying to load cargo. Even like she seems jittery, even like knocks down a container and it rolls a bit. And you know that even like knocking one over can ignite all of them.
Charles is just like standing there watching her with like this sad look on his face. You know, that he just knows that she's lost and she's so desperate that she can't be convinced otherwise. And he just turns around and walks down the umbilical cord, leaving her there.
Jesse walks over to her and puts his hand on her shoulder.
She's in
and
like
just
a
looks at
power
her.
loader, like a big forklift thing, like loading up tanks.
Okay, I go and stand
Help
like in the
help
way.
me get some straps. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? He like goes to like maneuver around you. A dangerous game because the more she maneuvers, the more of a chance, you know, like you can't drop these things either. She's like, get it. Just let me load a few. I can make it. I can make it.
You've got about 40 seconds to get through the umbilical
the fuck
cord
out of my
before
way.
you die. Let's go.
I'm not going
Just
to the
come with
umbilical
me.
cord. I'm flying the shuttle onto the Kronos.
Well, then you're going to have to kill me for this cargo because I'm going to stand right here.
Oh, he's a
And
hero
I'm standing
now,
in
is he?
front of her machine.
Thank you, Joe. This is
What a dynamic
He is,
character you
really.
created.
multifaceted.
I'm not without contradiction.
She takes a step towards you. It moves towards you. She's like, if I drop these things, we're both dead. You said I have 40 seconds, so I'll get the fuck out of my way.
If you stall any longer, we're both dead. Let's just go. And I like pull her towards the umbilical cord.
Interesting. What was... Huh. All right, I'm going to cut, because I need to think for a second of how she's going to react to this, because she's got some heartache in her backstory. She's got some reasons for this money.
Well, can you do a roll or something? Like, don't you have, what's it called? Like, manipulate?
There's a manipulation skill.
Oh, okay,
there you
yeah,
go.
that's fair.
Or command. You could try either one of those. You could even roll them unskilled. You just roll
He doesn't
your
have
empathy.
command.
No, but you can just roll your empathy score.
Roll, right. You want to make
So,
you want to
yeah,
make a roll?
that
That
was
is
just-
fair. Make a roll.
But there's your stress dice too, Adam. Don't roll.
No, wait, hold on. Don't make this roll yet. Don't make this roll yet. We'll come back to you. Faraday, you're leaving. You walk by Shams, who's trying to take the umbilical off. Is everybody getting off?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's coming.
Where's everybody? Who's still on there? You see, he wants to get it off. He wants to make sure everybody's safe.
Yep. Jesse's grabbing the last few people.
she's getting Kayla?
The
Okay.
captain's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to go get her. Yep.
Okay. Phew. Thanks, Prof. Thanks, Charles Menier. And he just keeps working
Yeah, I
away.
kind of slap him on his back, knowing that I might have just lied to him.
Davenport.
Davenport was the last person across on the umbilical and sees the situation and is into self-preservation above all else, and probably beat Faraday back to the Cronus along the umbilical. And
Oh, really?
yeah. And or if she was standing around, as soon as she saw Faraday starting to head back over on the umbilical, she just walked right aside him and heads back to the
He gave you the green light to look out for yourself.
oh
He already did it. So you're like,
don't worry,
he's doing it. I
had that light lit, buddy.
Yeah.
That light was lit. I'm just making sure. I just need to know what's going on. You know, it's important to, maintain a corporate presence. And
Well, yeah, you're corporate. You got to keep tabs.
that's right.
On
Gotta
everybody.
keep tabs.
I get it.
This all has to go into my report later. So, yeah, we head back over on the umbilical and wait to see who lives, who dies.
Miller also, Miller's going to run off the umbilical, and he yells towards you, Jesse, to get the fuck off the ship. And he yells to Kaylee to get off the ship too. And then he's kind of standing by the umbilical. He doesn't want to leave, but he's yelling for you.
Can he command her? Do you roll
Yeah, he's
NPC rolls like that, or do you just, as GM, decide? Or
As a GM, I decide.
okay, all right.
She takes her bolt cutter out and holds it, or her bolt, not bolt cutter, her bolt gun, and pulls it out. And she's like, "You need to move." So you can make your roll now.
All right, I'm just gonna look her in the eyes and say, "This is your last chance," and I'll roll like my manipulation to try and get her to come with me. I rolled a 6 and a 1 on the stress dice and 2 6s on the regular dice.
Holy crap!
All right.
That's
Let me
exciting.
get to so you need to make a panic roll now.
A panic roll.
You rolled a 1 on one of the stress die. That means you panicked a bit.
Okay, so what do I do?
Roll a 6-sided and add on your current stress level.
And roll low.
8.
Oh shit! Wow. I told you to roll low. Kurt, roll low. You rolled.
I tried to
You were
roll
just
low.
rolling sixes there.
Try harder, Kurt.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Just
That was 3 6s and
I
then
just rolled
another 6.
4 6s
Man.
and 7 dice.
Well, you did a really good job of manipulating her, though. 3 6s. That's like you get to like a manipulate stunt out of that.
Yeah, the panic she saw in your eyes kind of like
Yeah, I think so.
brought her back to reality.
Maybe that's what happened.
6. Okay, so 8. So you begin to tremble uncontrollably, but you did succeed. How many 6s did you get?
3.
3's pretty good. Okay, you're trembling, you're panicking a bit, but you see she puts the bolt gun down and she sighs and she gets out and starts to climb down. and comes over
he
to you
didn't.
and
Wow.
puts the bolt gun at your head
Oh.
and says, "If you fuck me over in this, I will kill
boy.
you. Now let's go." And she puts it down
Let's
and
go.
pulls you away to run away.
I just smile at her knowingly, and we run
As
for
you
the umbilical
tremble,
cord.
as you're terrified right now.
Shaking uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's gonna crush me with this.
Yeah. So long, cool guy Jesse Jagger.
If this doesn't work, she's gonna
He's
kill
shitting his
me.
pants.
Yeah, he did shit his pants a little bit. You guys run down the umbilical. Miller runs down the umbilical. Cham gets it off. You can't close that door that you're in, so you can't go into this airlock again because it was damaged. So you have to keep that. That area is now out of bounds. That elevator shaft in the back. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't depressurize it or pressurize it
No.
again.
So yeah, you can't go in there. You'll be sucked out into space. So you go through the doors, and now you're all standing there in the bottom of the ship, or sorry, not in the bottom, in the C deck of the ship, in junction C1. That part at the top of the mat is now space.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yep.
Interesting.
Miller looks at you guys, and he's like sighing. I guess a few minutes passed. I don't know. You wouldn't really hear the explosion, but I guess if you tried to like communicate with the Montero, you wouldn't get any sort of signal or anything. But you feel that you didn't feel your ship, maybe a small shake from the ripple of the explosion, but you're the safest ship. The ship is safe. The Cronus. Miller looks around at you guys. He's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but someone planted that in the ship to explode.
Planted what? What did you find?
I found it was the ship was programmed to self-destruct, to overload the core, to overload the reactor. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And you didn't have the credentials to be able to override that as captain of the ship.
Credentials? You think it's credentials? I'm not a fucking computer hack, and I did what I could and went and go through there. Jesus fucking Christ. He just shakes his head and turns away. What did you guys find on here? What's our situation? He turns and looks at Jesse.
Shaking.
We went to the bridge.
He's done
We went to the bridge. It looks like there was some kind of fight in the bridge. The control modules have been seemingly purposely dismantled. And we got the professor got all of the power systems back on for us.
As well as the scrubbers. And I hope now that you're here, Captain Miller, that you can help us, because these other employees of ours have not been so helpful getting the ship back online. I won't name names,
I'll name names.
but it wasn't me.
I found Jagger exploring corporate suites and other parts of the ship when he should have been coming with me to check the cryo chambers. We got an alert. saying
Miller's
the
just
cryo
looking
chambers
back and forth at you guys. Enough! Jesus Christ! We just lost our ship. We're stranded out in space on this floating fucking tin can. And all I hear is people bickering at each other. All right, you guys are going to follow some orders. I'm in charge here. Shams, Kayla, get in those air scrubbers and get them cleaned up. What else you say needs to be done? And he looks again at Jesse. What else happened? Is there anything else on the ship?
Yeah, Jesse. What
We
happened?
haven't
Professor?
found anything yet, but
Anyone?
we need to get the engines fired up.
And he's looked everywhere, believe him.
All right, we need to get the engines fired up. All right, well, let's figure some shit out. There was nothing else that happened.
Can I ask you, like,
He looks around.
would Davenport be like really put out that Miller isn't asking her and that he's going to Jagger for all these questions? Also,
You tell me.
well, I think she probably is, but is that like, is there operating procedure in place here? Like, would I be considered? I guess I wouldn't be considered any kind of second in command. We sort of talked about that a little bit last time. What about this? What's the rule?
He's the boss.
So what's the rule with like space maritime law? Like, he says that he's in charge now, but he was in charge of the Montero. He's not the captain of this ship. So is he still like, is there a legal loophole here where?
Are you asking me? Are you asking me this as Mike?
Yeah,
Or
Mike is asking Mother. What's the status of corporate law here? Where is he still our
that's a
boss
good question.
with no ship?
It's kind of up to, like, I guess if you want to try to go through some loopholes, maybe you could argue that he's technically not the boss, but this is his crew, and he says he's in charge, so they're going to listen to him.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, thanks.
So it's up to you to figure out how Brooke would react to that, I think. There was no, like, he does, like, there's no, like, little, shh, you had never heard of anything opening, or, like, how else can the DM or the mother drop hints that something else happens that they forgot about?
We went into the corporate suites and we found blood everywhere, evidence of some sort of attack.
What
or
about the
something.
crew? Is there anybody?
Well, you know what,
does anybody-
Jagger? I think what the captain is trying to get
Oh,
at
yes.
is that the cryogenic chambers have
Oh,
That
now
that I was
turned
asking
off.
Jagger to come and examine with me, and that he refused to and went
Yes.
off to spy.
are we bickering again?
Exactly.
Are we
Mhm.
bickering
No.
Listen,
again?
Miller-
He looks back
No,
and
Captain.
forth.
Miller, listen to me. We got informed that the cryogenic chambers were opened. I said, Jagger, let's go check it out. And Jagger immediately spun 90 degrees and went off in the other direction. That would be 180 degrees. I'm not good with math, but 180 degrees and went in the other direction. So, yeah, that needs to be done. And Jagger was supposed to do it, and he's not doing it. So we're not bickering in front of you. He's not following rules, and yet you're going to him as if he's second in command here. So I think you need
He turns
to
to
sort things out right
Faraday
away.
and Jagger and says, Faraday, Jagger, go find out what's going on in the cryo chambers. Davenport,
Yes,
you're
Captain.
with me.
Roger that.
Captain, may I also suggest that shortly in the near future that we might go check out the science lab. Might lead us to some information as to what happened here.
Yeah, that sounds.
I'll do it right after we go check out the cryogenic chamber, though. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay.
So we're in the junction for C1 currently?
Yeah, the junction for C1.
Just outside of it?
You guys would be standing in it.
Oh, okay.
Kayla and Sham have left.
Back to the air scrubbers?
Yeah, they went to the air scrubbers. So you guys are just kind of hanging out here on the ship.
How's Kayla?
Jesse's going to follow them up the ladder back to deck B.
Follow who? Sorry.
They just went,
They went down.
Kayla and Shams just went up to B again?
Oh, yeah, I guess you guys were on B before. Yeah, they would have went up to where they were before. Yeah, on B.
Yeah, so that's where I'm going to. So up to B
Okay.
and then out towards vestibule 2 at the top.
All right, Faraday.
Hold on. Faraday grabs Jesse. Jesse, where are you going? We're supposed to go to the cryogenic chamber.
The cryo chambers.
They're on deck 1.
You're not.
Have you
thought
looked
they were
at your
on deck
map here?
two.
He pulls up his watch. You can see they're right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
So he starts leading Jesse towards the cryogenic chambers.
Back to go up the ladder at A, or like through the ship towards the chambers? Because that stairwell, the junction you were in, would take you up to A.
It'd take us right up there, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That's where he's.
Professor, why don't you follow me? We'll just take the hallway down through B and up the ladders at the end. We can check out half the ship on the way instead of bypassing all of this stuff.
Instead of bypassing, I don't know.
You don't want to see what's in all the rooms along the way as we head
I
back
want to
towards
do
the
what our
science labs
captain
and
has asked
cryo.
us to do, Jesse. I don't know what you want to do.
So much attitude from you and Davenport. I don't understand.
You know what?
It's a life or death situation. Can you guys
He just
stop
walks away.
sniveling?
I'm leaving, and he leaves Jesse.
Okay.
And which is exactly
exactly
what,
what
he wanted. I
Jesse's
know.
quite
Yeah. Perfect.
Damn it.
All right, let's go to Davenport for a sec. So they leave, and Miller wants you to stay with him. And they leave, and he's like, listen, I know we're from different cuts. You're the corporate, I'm the ship, the Marine, whatever the fuck you want to say it. But this is a fucked up situation now. So we need to get along. We need to run some shit. What do you need? Why are you so upset?
I'm upset because Jagger is acting completely out of character. I've never seen him like this. He's running off all over the place. It looks like espionage is what it looks like. And I've
He's
had
probably
enough
looking for a fix.
and
somewhere.
I've
God
had
damn it.
enough training in corporate to keep my eye out for bionational agents. And I think you've been through some of those training seminars as well.
Yeah, I have
How
been.
well
I've
do you
known
know
Jesse for a
Jagger?
long time.
How well do you know
I've known
Jagger?
Jagger for a long time.
What's a
I've
long
known
time?
Jagger longer than I've known you.
Really? Okay, well, that's great. It's not about whether you've known him for a long time. Anything could have happened in those
Isn't it?
intervening years. Has he had money problems at all? We know that he's an addict.
That's fair. Hey, do your corporate shit. Keep your eye on him. But we can't butt heads.
Well, I'd
We
love
need-
to keep
we need
my eye
show
on him,
unity.
except that you sent him off with Faraday to check out the cryo chambers.
We're all going up there. Fucking relax. I just needed you to stay behind so I could talk to you. Jesus Christ.
You looking for some one-on-one time with me? I thought you were the one that
Yeah.
said that there are things to do. Get your head on, you Miller. Why don't you get up to the bridge and see what's going on up there? You're the captain of the ship now, as you said. I'm not sure if that follows space maritime law, but sure, we'll go along with it for the time being. I need to find a washer.
I bet you're fun at parties. And he just goes up the ladder.
Okay, great. And I turn around and go find a washroom.
He goes up the ladder. I guess he would run into Faraday going up to A. Where's Jagger?
He didn't
Jagger.
Oh no,
Are you talking to?
he's talking to Faraday.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Jagger?
You know, Captain, I tried to keep him in line, but he just can't. I don't know what he's. I'm beginning to believe Davenport. I think she's onto something about him and his maybe some sort of espionage or something. I don't know. He's out to lunch, so I've just let him go. I'm going to the cryogenic chamber without him.
He takes what you're saying a little bit more seriously than Davenport, since he respects you and he likes you. And he's like, I don't know. I've known him for a long time. But all right, let's keep our eye on him. He's probably just looking for a fix. You know when he needs that shit.
Yeah,
This is a stressful situation.
Yeah. It's so
He's probably like,
such a pathetic junkie, isn't he?
eh,
Degenerate loser, right? You know,
well,
like,
he's... Anyways. All right, me and you, let's go down and check out the cryo chamber. Do you have a gun or anything on you?
a gun? No, I don't have a. What do I need a gun for?
All right, well, stay behind me. I don't know. We don't know who these
Okay.
people are. And you see, as like he
Okay.
keeps his pistol in his hand.
Jesus. Okay.
So you guys would come up for A, and he starts to go down the hallway, leading. You know that the cryo chambers are pretty close. Let's go to. Where should we go to next? Where do you go, Brooke? Where does Davenport go once he leaves?
So Brooke goes to find a washroom, but really she's just waiting for Miller to leave. So at this point, she's alone, and you see her reach into a little zipped pocket on her suit, and she pulls out a key card, and she looks at it, and you see her looking around. So Mike to Dave, the mother here, how can I figure out what this card will do?
It doesn't really have much. Like it doesn't have like any like this is for this room, this is for that.
Okay, so
But
I don't know a
it's-
use for it yet.
Yeah, but you know it's relevant
Okay.
to your situation.
All right. You know, last time we were playing, we talked a little bit about how, like, there were going to be times where we should, like, if we're talking with you about stuff that we don't want the other guys to know about, should we, like,
Oh yeah,
Get
the
them
old
to take
take the
their-
headphones off.
yeah. So maybe that was one of those instances where we should have done that. I could just trust these guys to roleplay properly. They're not going to cheat.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not too worried about anything like
Alright,
that.
okay,
But there might be times where your character wants to do something that you want to make sure that no one knows about, and
Alright.
I'm completely fine with that.
So Davenport's going to go on and continue to the living area and take a look at some of those rooms.
Okay, you don't find much in there. Again, it looks like there's personal belongings to multiple people that would be on the crew, different bunks, male, female, all sorts. I guess if you want to look thorough enough, you can find out the names of everybody who seems to be a crew on the ship.
Sure, shoot me some names.
Okay, so you go through and find some names. You find Valerie Reed, who's a Marine. There's another medic, Flynn, some doctor books, some scientists. There's actually quite a bit. There would be multiple, I suppose, crew on there. There would have been a scientific team on the ship at one point. Those are just a few names that pop up as you go through some stuff. I can just continue to rattle off and make up names if you want, but
That's okay. I'll make up some names myself. Maybe I'll ask my 8-year-old to make up some names. She's super good at it. Now, you mentioned I didn't check Captain John's room, but I would have. Or are you just saying that I just haven't gotten there yet?
Well, there's the Captain John's. That's the room that Jesse went and checked out.
Yeah.
The room that you never said you went in there, so I just...
Okay, yeah. So I want to check that room out too.
Yeah, again, nothing. It's a bit of a bigger, nicer room because it's the captain's room. But again, not a lot
Nothing
going on.
unusual. Okay.
No. What about Jesse? After you leave the professor, so you're up. You're on deck B.
Yeah, I come up the ladder on deck B, kind of glad to shake everybody and all of their questions, and I go across the hallway to the right over towards what looks like Vestibule 2 on the map.
Okay.
I'm looking at the heads-up display in my suit, and I'm realizing that I only have 2 air supply left, and it looks like they have suits in there. So I'm going to go in that room and see if there's suits with more oxygen in them.
Yeah, you go in the escape pods. There's usually 2 in there. They have both been evac'd. But there are 2 survival suits. Very similar to yours, but they're actually a red color. Just standard Weyland-Yutani. Just a different color. But same thing, 5 air supply. Or I guess you probably just fill up your own air there. Fuck whatever. They'd switch a tank or something like that. I imagine it's probably pretty simple.
Okay, I'm going to check every closet in the room before I do anything with the air supply that I find. Just thoroughly check the room.
Nope, don't find anything else. Maybe some random equipment, some more like protective gear. But
okay,
nope, not a lot.
I'll max out the oxygen in my suit, but I will for a second unzip my suit and open it up and reach into my pocket and pop 1 pill and put the bottle back in my pocket and zip my suit up.
All right, popping a pill and taking a little moment to do. You can reduce your stress level by 1. Actually, everybody reduced theirs by 1. Kurt's by 2.
Woohoo! I am feeling good.
You're at 0 and everybody else is at 1. If you guys choose to as well, like you have your significant items, like kind of once per act, you can interact with them, reduce your stress. You guys are doing pretty good for stress right now. You guys just been exploring a ship.
Personally, not so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety personally. I feel like something's missing.
What is my current air supply?
5.
It was 2. 5.
Yeah, 5 is your max. All right, Faraday, you and Miller, you guys are on deck A and you come down the hallway. He has his handgun.
Miller, do you expect trouble? Like, why do you have a gun?
He just looks at you and
Jesus
says, I don't
Christ.
know what to expect.
What do you... Okay.
So he goes down and he opens the door. And he goes, what the he turns to his left and he goes, what the fuck? And he motions for you to come through the doorway. You know that this is the hallway, that there's the cryo. The cryo door is to your right. He goes to the left and motions for you to follow him. And you follow him to the doorway and you see it looks like a body slumped over in the corner right by the elevator. The elevator door is completely smashed. Looks like the elevator's out of use. The whole little area is trashed, and you see the person who's sitting there in the suit has no head. And you see a shotgun resting by their side and a big splat mark that went up the wall.
Oh,
Like they blew their own head off.
Yep. He goes, what the fuck? Look at his arms. And you look down and his arms, halfway down the forearm, the spacesuit is ripped. Like his arm was like torn, and you see like his bones are still there, like his arms extended and ripped his spacesuit, his arms in half, and he's got this like weird long forearms.
That's gotta be a really powerful shotgun.
Roll.
Jesus Christ.
Your stress level goes up by 1.
Damn it.
Because you were out of stressful situation for a while, but now you are back in one. Because what the
Okay, hold on. He's gonna like slump back against the wall of the ship and just like slide down, and he pulls out this little thing out of his pocket and he just kind of rubs it in his hand, and it's just like this little pewter light bulb that he got when he was like in 10th grade science class for winning the science fair project. And he's just kept it his whole life, and he's just kind of like rubbing it like systematically, trying to calm himself down.
Hey, you all right?
No.
What the fuck do you make of his arms, man? Have you ever seen anything like that? And he's like nervously pointing the gun at
I've
it.
never seen anybody blow their own head off. No. Jesus.
Hey, did you hear that? You hear like a clang against the door down the hallway. And he spins with his pistol and he points it, and it sounds like it's coming down by the cryo chambers.
It's probably totally safe.
What do we do, Captain?
Stay behind me.
Okay, Charles is gonna pull the motion sensor off his back.
Smart.
Okay.
Captain, should I use it? There might be...
He nods.
There might be... Okay.
Make a supply roll for me. Again, it's the same thing as air.
It's just for the power?
Yeah, for the power until your battery runs out.
Does it start with 5?
Yeah, he starts with 5.
I got 1-6.
Okay.
No ones?
No ones.
You see 2 beeps, 2 pings. Ping. In what looks like the cryo chamber room. They ping again. Ping. And then one doesn't.
Captain, there's 2.
One pings again.
2 pings.
Now there's only 1 ping. Ping. And then you hear...
I shake it. I shake the...
He's like, no, it's all right. It just means they've stopped moving. Just means they've stopped moving. Okay, follow me. And he takes his pistol and he goes like against the wall, the same wall that the door's on, and he starts like sliding down it, you know what I mean? Towards the door. We'll go to Davenport.
Okay. Davenport's jealous that she's not in the action. Mike's jealous that he's not in the action. Davenport's going to look around the captain's chamber. Is there anything like a computer journal or anything like that that's in this room? She wants to know a little bit more about what this ship's about. Like, what's it doing out here? It was on a scientific mission. I want to know more about what was happening with it.
Yeah, you don't see much in there. This seems like a pretty quiet, reserved person. No kind of journal or anything.
Okay, if
your best option for that is probably the mother computer, if you can get to that.
Oh yeah. Where's the mother computer again? Oh, it's way up on the top. Oh, okay. You know what? Tempting to go for mother, but since she's down here, she's going to go a little further and take a look down that hallway that's outside the med lab and science lab too. Or I guess there's a long hallway there and a doorway that goes down into the science lab to med lab area, the science sector. So I'm gonna go a little bit further into this boat, see what's happening down there.
Okay, so you go down on the south part if you're looking at the map.
Yeah.
The bottom part of the living area.
Yeah.
So do you go through the door into the hallway that goes down to the science sector, or do you go over to the med lab?
Well, so it looks like, I don't know if you can see through that narrow part of wall there, but it doesn't look like that's a door there, right? Like I see where it's really narrow, but it doesn't look like there's the doorways to the med lab seem to be down that short.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hallway.
It is down the hallway. Yeah, it looks like it's sectioned off just because those symbols. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So okay, so you go through that door and you go down
through
the hallway.
that door, yeah, so that I can see the doorway to the med lab and the door further along. Yeah. So I'm into the science sector. What do I see?
Do you go into any of the rooms? Or
I'm just looking down the hallway right now. Like there's nothing in the hallway.
Just a normal hallway. Nope. Door at the end. Door to the right with a sign that says med lab.
Okay. I want to open the door to the right to the med lab.
Okay.
And the doors look fine. Like, okay, one thing that I haven't forgotten about, like I think I might even have my pistol out at this point because I do know that something's not right on the ship. Like that axe being buried into the computer stations on the bridge, and those, like, something was lit on fire and there were scorch marks everywhere. I don't think Brick would have been able to recognize that those were like blaster marks or anything, but she's on edge, and I do think that she's at least got her pistol
yeah, that's fair,
ready. So do I see anything at the door? Like there's no signs of scorching or anything like that? Like her sense is just firing right now.
No, there's no door, or there's no window, on the door into the med lab. But so if you open the door and go into the med lab, is what you're doing, correct?
Yeah, and the door's totally fine. There's not like...
Yeah, door looks great,
okay.
Man. Looks great.
All right, then yeah, I open the door and look at the med lab.
You go into this room and you see
I'm so scared.
two med
Two
pods.
hit points. Yeah, okay. Med pods.
Older generation style med pods. One of it has its plexiglass tube completely splintered and shattered as if something burst out of it. So like the glass is shattered away from it. The other one is sealed and lit from within, but the entire inner surface of the plexiglass is covered in thick, dried blood. There's a row of large specimen jars along a shelf. Floating within two of them, you see two small, unrecognizable, like alien creatures. On a far shelf, there's similar specimen jars. And those ones, you can't really tell what's in it. There's no liquid, but it does look like there's something in them, like a fungus or something like that. You also see a desk, and on the desk is an open metallic urn.
An open metallic urn.
Yeah, you see an urn, a metallic urn on the desk, and the lid is off beside it.
Okay. I hate to ask, but you know me. Do I have to take stress here?
No, not yet.
Amazing. All right.
No, you're good. You've seen some shit already. You know that stuff's going down.
She's tough. She ignores the burst glass and the blood and everything, and even the samples. She's gonna look around for anything written down, any notes that are out, anything like that, to see what's going on in here. She's looking for information. She's like hunting for information. What is happening on this ship?
You see some papers scattered. You can't really make sense of what it is. You might want to collect them up and maybe like have some time and check them out. You might be able to figure it out. Some files. Looking in the urn, you see 4 glass vials. 3 of them intact with a black liquid within them, while the 4th one is cracked open and it's emptied, so there's black liquid spilled into the bottom of the urn.
So they're like, the 3 containers that are in the bottom of the urn are also like smeared a little bit with this black liquid because they're all just like sitting in it?
No, I would say no.
I don't want to touch the black liquid.
Yeah, no, that's
all.
Fair.
So like, do I need like some scientific tongs?
No,
or
it doesn't.
Like that? All right.
No, I would say that they're pretty good.
Okay.
For some reason, that the urn's got a narrow bottom, so it's kind of funneled down. So no, the other 3 are clean.
Okay, she'll collect those, and then
it's a thick black liquid.
Yeah. Okay. 3 vials of thick black liquid, and then she's gonna sort of say under her breath, "Faraday's gonna have a heyday in here," and then she's gonna leave the room.
If he ever sees it.
Hey.
Okay, cool.
God damn it.
Jesse, you're in the
Jesse's in
the vestibule, the little suits up there.
I juiced up my
Greaseball
suit.
Jesse. What's he up to?
Dirtbag Jesse.
I'm gonna come out of the door and take a left and go further down that hallway towards the middle of the ship.
Okay.
I'll kick open the door to the WC. I'm assuming is the water closet.
WC. I don't know if I have anything. What would be a WC?
Yeah,
let's
that's
go with
what it
water
is.
closet.
What would be a WC?
So yeah, no, just a lot of W's and C's.
Nothing. All right. I roll back towards that hallway and I head for the stairwell in the middle of the ship.
Okay. Go and
Actually, no. I lied. I take a left and I go down that hallway a little bit farther and I kick open the first door of the mess hall.
okay. You kick open the door of the mess hall. It looks like the food stores have been ravaged. Like a pack of rabid raccoons have been through the whole place. Most of the exposed food is rotten, covered in mold. You do find what's interesting on a little table. You see there's like 8 or 9 of them, little origami animals folded out of metallic paper. And they're kind of set up around the room in little scenes as well.
What kind of animals are there?
There's all sorts. There's like, first ones you see is 3 rabbits, and it looks like they have a elephant surrounded. And then there's some ones that look like they're birds flying, like there's a flying scene. There's lots of creative little scenes. Not much in here, just the place has been long trashed. Everything's gross and useless.
Does it look like the origami was set up after the place was trashed?
Yes.
Or is some of it
After.
Really?
Like, it's
Interesting.
like the place is in utter disarray, but these are set up nicely. Little scenes here and there. It's definitely after.
Okay, well, if I'm satisfied that there's nothing really in there, then I'll turn back and head back the way I came and for the stairwell in the middle of the ship.
Should we go up to Charles? Sliding down that wall?
Yeah, he's like stuck. His back is glued to the wall.
Miller stops and he like motions. All right,
I'm coming. I'm coming.
a little
ahead.
A little quicker.
Go, just go.
Okay, he comes up to the door and it says cryo chambers. He takes it like on the handle and it's locked. And like there's no way in. He looks down and around it and he goes, hey, look down there. And you see like claw marks on the other side of the door. Like something has been trying to rip at it, like to try to claw it open.
Scratch mark. Something scratched
He
it.
takes a step back to get like a wider view of the door and you see it looks trashed. Like something violently tried to get in there. He looks at you like, what the fuck?
Okay, well, let's just leave now then.
He grabs you by the arm. He lifts his hand up like a fist, like he's going to bang on the door.
I don't like this, but go ahead.
He tells you to stand back and he bangs on the door and takes a couple steps back.
I take like 20 steps back.
He looks at you and nods for your motion sensor.
Okay. Do you want me to...
Yeah, roll supply.
Again, Dave? Oh, 3 6s.
That's fine.
You see 4 beeps moving there.
Captain,
Two.
there's more.
One of them coming right to the door where the captain is. And he sees it and he just goes, my name is Captain Victor Miller from the USCC Montero. Who's through there? And then it just stops. And then you hear he yells the same thing again. I come here in peace. I'm with a scientist. Please open the door. We're here on a salvage rescue mission. And then the door unlocks and slowly opens. And you see he just puts his hands up. And you can't really see in the door as you're down there, and he just has his hand up like this.
I point the motion sensor like it's a gun at the door.
He looks at you and goes, it's okay. And he like takes his gun and like puts it down on the ground with his hand up. And you see a short woman, probably about 5 feet tall in like marine fatigues with a shotgun, comes out and tells him to go against the back wall, then turns to you and motions for you to get over and get up against the wall with him. Then we'll cut to Davenport. In the med lab, there's another door in the med lab.
On the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will make her way there. So she's going to open up the door. She's going to listen at the door. Then she's going to open the door. Because she's definitely, now, like, this is even more evidence that something is messed up. Like the blood inside of the med pod and everything. So, okay.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I've got my gun out, too, at this point. Gun out. Okay, I'm going to open the door.
Okay, this one, you see it's just like a medical office as well. You see there's first aid kits.
Okay.
Surgical instruments, there's drugs, there's doses of never sleep pills, hydration pills, nap relief pills. There's all sorts of stuff in the cabinets there.
Okay. I'm going to pop a never sleep.
Okay.
What's the effect of a never sleep again? I can't remember.
I'm not sure either. We'll have to look that up. Keep me on my toes.
It's my fault. I was looking at never sleep earlier and I can't remember what they do. Anyways, okay, yeah, so I'm going to just pop one of those. She's familiar with that kind of medication. She takes one quickly, swallows it dry, and then gets ready to push open the door on the other side of that small room.
So you pop it never sleep. It increases your stress level by 1, but removes the need for sleep for 1 day.
Okay,
Also-
then I wouldn't do
also-
that. I want something that's going to take away
Also,
my
during this day, you cannot relieve any stress.
stress. So no, we don't want that.
So you go to
sounds
pop and you're like, wait a second.
Wait a second,
No,
wrong
no.
thing.
Wrong thing.
I'll have 1 anxiety.
What's
Yeah.
the thing that's going to reduce my stress? I'll take one of
What's
those.
the other one? It's the hydration. I'm assuming that's something to reduce your stress. You just need the chill for a bit. But you're going around and
Yeah,
finding
I'm not
all this
chilling.
crazy
Okay,
shit.
that's fine. I ignore all the medication. And I'm gonna move on to the next room. Any information in here? Remember how I was looking around the other area for any information? Is there anything in here that seems pertinent that I don't want to collect
Nothing.
it, but anything that jumps out at me?
No, nothing really jumps out. It all seems to be pretty standard stuff. A lot of like physicals on the cruise. You don't see much in here.
All right. Okay, she's gonna head back out then and go further into the science sector.
Down into the science sector, into the hallway.
Yeah.
This, as you come around into that hallway, it smells charred.
Char.
It smelled like there was like fire, like there was an intense burning. Looking down the hallway to your left, down the long hallway that says science sector on the map, on the left side, that room, you see scorch marks on the ground and around the door. And it smells like there was an intense fire somewhere in this area.
Wow. Over my the comms, I just want to ask Chams if he has the air scrubbers working yet.
Okay, there's no response.
Really? Wait a second.
What?
Chams, respond please. I need to know the status of the air scrubbers. I'm starting to run low on oxygen. Chams?
You hear nothing. Jagger, your turn.
Okay, Jagger last made his way to the stairwell on deck B and started heading up. So I pop up on midship deck A, and I make my way through the double doors heading north.
Yep.
There's like a hallway there. I think I'm going to go straight through the third door and take a peek into junction A1.
Okay. You see there's a ladder that looks like it leads up to an airlock. And there's a ladder that leads down. And a door in front of you.
Okay, any evidence of struggle or any marks on the
Nope.
airlock doors, anything weird like that? I'm going to move straight through that room, which opens into another hallway. And then since I'm there, I'm going to go straight through to the mother computer room.
Okay, you go to the mother computer room and you need a key card.
You need a key card to access?
Yes. Yeah, usually to get into the mother's room, you know when you guys went into the command center and there was like the card underneath like the arm of the chair, that would be to access this room. This is something that like a captain would have or someone with high authorization to be able to get to the mother.
Okay. May I make a request that the other players remove their headphones for a second?
No.
All right, fine.
All right, I reach into the inside pocket of my jacket and I pull out a key card that came with my secret mission.
Okay.
And I unlock the door.
Okay, you swipe it, the door opens, and you go into the room, and it's the mother computer.
I close the doors behind me.
Okay.
And I go in and I start trying to access the mother computer.
Finding out about the ship. What are you?
Finding out about the ship, what I can turn on, what's wrong with the engines. Could I possibly pilot the ship from this computer if all of the control stations are destroyed, all that stuff.
It talks about the damage to the ship. You have to get into the core to the reactor, repair that, probably get in and do some work on the engines. From what you can tell from the ship, the ship was launched to find samples of a chemical agent. It led them to the 26 Draconis system and a small planet dubbed LV-1113. A science team, you find out through Mother and accessing like the actual secret files and the actual top Mike's going around looking for normal files and shit that's just kicking around, but all this stuff is locked down and guarded. The science team experimented with this chemical, modified it, experimented with it. What they called it the 26 Draconis strain. It's a black liquid. But members of the crew became infected with pathogens and spores, causing them to give birth to bloodbursters. Bloodbursters, a small alien creature which quickly matures into something much bigger and much more dangerous. According to the files, chaos broke out on the ship. There was a mutiny. The science module, which had a lot of data and a lot of the people and everything, it was ejected because that's where the the contamination was. It was ejected and left behind, and the surviving crew escaped the planet. According to the logs, there are 5 remaining crew members that seem to still be on board that went into a cryo sleep. It seems on here too that the crew made a cure, what they thought was a cure for the strain. People inoculated with this vaccine, it would keep them safe from the spores. Then some of the crew, some of the ones that were inoculated, they started to transform into abominations. More chaos broke out. The surviving crew ended up barricading themselves in a cryo deck. And there's also the ship's synthetic that's on the ship somewhere. And they basically, seems like they put themselves in lockdown and then created and hoped for a miracle. It seems like navigation controls failed on the ship from probably like a meteor storm. Comms array was damaged. So it seems like the ship has taken a beating, but it doesn't seem like it's unsalvageable. You figure that with the right repairs and everything that you guys could probably salvage the ship.
Okay, but we need to get the reactor core fixed.
Yeah, probably work on some engines
before
anything. You're gonna have to spend some time doing some shit.
Okay, and do we think that the 5 survivors that are from the planet that are now on this ship that were in cryosleep, that they were infected and then inoculated with their cure?
They don't know. It says that some people that have been inoculated, turned into like an abomination and started attacking other crew members, and that's why these 5 barricaded themselves in. You don't know if they've taken an inoculation. You have no idea. But they all have record to have went into cryosleep, and according to Mother, they have all woken up from cryosleep as well.
Well, holy shit.
That's about all you can find.
Okay.
You leave the room, close the door behind you, tuck away your little bad boy. Yeah.
Okay, so I will ask the other players to put their headphones back on.
Are we part of this game
Mike is
again?
staring at the screen but still hasn't put them in.
There we go. Okay.
All
right. And we're back.
Who haven't we cut to in a little while?
I can't remember. It's been so long.
Who has Davenport? You went. Are we back to Faraday? Faraday against the wall. I assume you listened to this woman with the shotgun that wants you to get against the wall?
Oh, immediately.
Yeah. Who are you guys? Who are you?
Nobody. Nobody.
You see, looking past her, you see another man that he's just kind of like looking by. He's got a pistol in his hand. He's like looking past her, trying to get a look at you guys.
Do I look like someone that deserves to have a gun pointed at them? I'm not.
Shut
really
up. I'll decide that. And she raises it up a little bit at you. You see another man come out of one of the cryo doors, and he's like an older gentleman with glasses, and he seems like he's struggling a bit, and he's like holding his head, and another man's got him like holding him by the shoulder, and they lead him into another cryo room. He whispers something to the man standing behind the woman with the shotgun, and he nods, and the other man starts to walk up. What'd you say your name was? She's pointing the shotgun at you. I'm Captain Victor Miller from the USC SS Montero. We're a Weyland-Yutani ship. We were sent. We stumbled upon your ship, and we're here to help. And he keeps his hands in the air, and she turns and says, "What's your name?"
Professor Charles Faraday. Do you need to point the gun at me? I'm just a scientist.
She seems super anxious and nervous, but the other man comes up behind her and puts his hand on her shoulder. He's like, "I think it's okay." And she doesn't lower the shotgun, but she kind of steps in so he can come by. And he's a middle-aged man, probably in his mid-40s. He's got kind of a scruffy beard and shaggy dark hair. And he introduces himself as Captain Johns. "My name is Albert Johns. I'm the captain of the USC SS Kronos." "Holy fuck, am I glad to see you guys." And he waves for you to come into the cryo chambers with him.
Charles comes in and shakes his hand. It's like, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened here.
It's like, "Oh my God, you got some time? Because some fucking crazy shit went down." I don't mean to interrupt. Another man that was helping that elderly man. But Cooper really needs some medical supplies, and he needs them quick. And this other man's like grabbing his head like, oh, it's starting to hurt. We need to get something done with this man. John turns back and he nods. He looks at Valerie and he goes, I'll be okay. And she takes off and goes out the door. And she stops and goes, what if I see Clayton? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know if you see Clayton. I don't know what you do. But don't do anything crazy. And she nods and she leaves. So you guys are in the room with Johns. He turns to the other man who looks like a medic. He's got like a stethoscope and he's taking like the heartbeat of the other man. That's Flynn. And another man over there. That's Cooper. Cooper hasn't felt too good since we woke up from the cryo sleep. Oh man. What he's kind of like looking around like, how did you get here? Like how did you find us?
Okay, well, if the captain doesn't say anything, then Charles is gonna kind of follow suit. He doesn't want to give too much information out.
Miller seems to he doesn't seem to hold much back. He talks about how he doesn't seem to say that it was, it's hiding the fact it was a little mysterious, but he's like, he just says that we stumbled upon the ship. Where's your ship? Can we get out of here? And then he kind of like shakes his head and he's like, our ship's been damaged.
I kind of, glance back at
they look at each other.
Side eye.
Your ship's our only chance right now. And the man, have you found Ava? And he looks at you two. Ava's the ship's synthetic. She's still on board. I hope she's okay.
Oh no, we haven't seen any synthetics.
What about a woman named Clayton? She's got short blonde hair. Have you run into her?
No, you're the first people we've
She
seen
left as soon as the chambers opened. Fucking hell, I knew I couldn't trust her.
Is she dangerous? Like, is she?
She's very dangerous. She's very dangerous. And he shakes his head. Who are you with? Are you with any more? And
I look at the captain.
He nods. We do have more. We have a pilot. We have another crew. He counts on his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four more of us? Is that right? He looks over at you. Yeah, there's 4 more of us. We're working on the air scrubbers. We're trying to get this thing up and running. And he's like, okay. And he nods. And the other man, you hear an intense screaming come out of that room. He's just like, ah! And then you hear a crash as the man gets pushed down. And you see the medic like fall on the ground. And he's like, Cooper, what the fuck? And you see Cooper, the man he refers to as Cooper, comes up and he puts his hand like in the doorway and he just starts screaming, a blood-curdling scream at the top of his lungs. You see blood start to seep out of his nose and ears, and his eyes roll white as he starts to convulse and slams himself against the doorframe. As the medic rushes over to try to hold the man down, you notice the captain is backing away, and he looks terrified right now.
My captain?
No, the Captain Johns. The one who's the captain. He takes a step back. The scientist, the Cooper, starts to have a seizure. He starts flailing around violently, slamming his limbs, slamming his head off the ground. With a sickening pop and a bloody splash, his eyeball shoots out of his face and slams against the wall. As you pause, trying to process exactly what you are seeing, a slender, gore-covered arm pushes its way out of Cooper's empty eye socket and reaches around and starts to tug at his mouth. Spindly white fingers start to yank his teeth back. Cooper stops screaming. It's clear he's not in his own head anymore. Something else is, and it wants out. Flesh tears and tendons snap as the thing inside his splintered skull pulls his face right open at the jawline. A thick gurgling sound wells up inside Cooper as his head is ripped from his body and his neck gushing blood as whatever was inside him plops to the floor in a pool of red liquid. Holy fuck, kill it! John starts screaming. The translucent white thing on the floor slows off like a placenta and starts to struggle to stand on all 4 wobbly legs, shaking brain matter from its spiny hide. The creature turns its bulbous, eyeless head towards you and crouches and hisses. And we'll see you next time.
No.
I point the motion sensor at it.
It's not moving. There's no beeps.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.